All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dax here. It's Trash Talk. We're going to do a real quick preview. We're going to do the NFC Championship game. I'll come back on later, and then we'll do the AFC Championship game. So we got NFC Championship game. We got Green Bay, Tampa Bay in Green Bay. It's going to be cold. Looking at 29 degrees. It's already been snowing a little bit. So, you know, it's going to be one of them good old cold frost tundra games down there in Green Bay, right? So real quick, we'll go over the inactives, and then after that, I'll give you keys to the game, right? So inactives for Green Bay, you got Jordan Love, cornerback Kadir Holloman, you got Vernon Scott, Kingsley Kiki, that's that defensive lineman that they have. You got Josh Jackson, Jonathan Garvin, and Jace Sternberger. So that's let me see, 2 cornerbacks. You got a linebacker, a tight end. So they got a pretty good amount of people that's going to be out. I'll go over Tampa Bay's. Tampa Bay has a tight end, Anthony Auclair, that's going to be out. Wide receiver, Antonio Brown. Khalil Davis, Jeremiah Ledbetter, Keyshawn Vaughn, and then Antoine Winfield Jr. We just now learned about Antoine Winfield Jr. is going to be out. So that's actually a key hit to their defense on the backside. So going up against Aaron Rodgers, that's going to be a problem because we all know that Aaron Rodgers is one of the best, if not the best, you know, when it comes to the passing game. So it's going to be a good matchup to be able to see who are they going to put in his spot that's going to be able to command the defense like he does, okay? So keys to the game that I have for Green Bay, essentially they have to do the same thing that they did last week against the Rams. You have to continue to run the ball effectively the way that you did last week. And then you have to continue to feed Devontae Adams the way that they did. And you have to keep that pressure on the passing game. You know Aaron Rodgers is going to get some free plays. You know he's the king of that. You know that Aaron Rodgers is going to come out and he's going to want to sling the ball all over the place. But that two-headed monster that they have in the backfield, keeping that defense honest, is what's going to be the keys to the game on the offensive side for Green Bay. Now, on the defensive side for Green Bay, you already know that you got the GOAT that's going to be in the backfield for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So you have to make sure that you don't let him pick you apart on these little throws to Rob Gronkowski and Chris Godwin. You know, you still have Mike Evans that's going to be there. So he can't pick you apart on the defensive side of the football. You have to create pressure. Zadarius Smith and that defensive line is going to have to get after Tom Brady today, okay? And they're going to have to start early, all right? Keys to the game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady on the offensive side of the ball. Now, he's going to have to do what Green Bay is not going to want to let him do, and that's going to be able to be successful in the passing game. Now, they do have all their running backs, so their running game is going to be key as well because against the Saints, they were able to break off big pieces of those runs that could get them down the field. So if they can continue that in Green Bay, they'll have a very good chance of winning this game, and they'll be the first team to ever host their own Super Bowl. So that's a pretty big thing there. So Tom Brady has to be efficient in the passing game. They have to run the football on this Green Bay defense. They have to. All right. On the defensive side of the football, they've got to play excellent in the back. Okay. Their defensive backfield has to have a fantastic game. And that's where the injury with Antoine Winfield Jr. is very key because he's that quarterback of that defensive backfield. So without having him back there, who's going to step in that spot that's going to be able to command the rest of the defense, okay? I mentioned that Antonio Brown's going to be out on the offensive side. So who's going to replace him on that side to take the top off the defense to open up the deep routes and stuff like that? So that's going to be a key. Those are your inactives. Those are your game plan as to what each team needs to do to be able to win this game. I am picking Green Bay to win this game 23-20. I think it's going to be really close. I think it's going to come down to the end. But I see Green Bay coming out on this one. As always, I appreciate all y'all. Like, follow, subscribe. All the information is going to be down below. Appreciate you, and I will see you soon when we talk about these Chiefs and the Bills.